Hello and good evening, everybody. Saigan Cat here, just loading up the chat. I have a glass of water. Whiskey has been poured. Sorry, there wasn't much streaming going on this weekend. It did not go as planned. Perry and I were all looking forward to like a super chill weekend where, we just weren't going to do anything. Because we spent the last several weekends, going out and being sociable and doing stuff with the kids, and we were looking forward to a weekend off. Lo and behold, our whole house water filtration system ruptures from the inside. The reservoir that holds the activated charcoal filter decided that it was not a fan of the amount of pressure that it was containing and said, nope, I can't hold it back anymore. Az got some new emotes. Perry called them, raised hell, and they overnighted us a replacement reservoir, and we got it all fixed up, and we have water again. But it did really muck up the Friday evening, Saturday morning portion of the weekend. All right, so we are here in something? How something? We have the key now. We have the magic key, so we can go through that door. Although, part of me wants to go back and just, find all of the doors that we might have missed. Hang on. No, you can focus on healing still. You fight poison still. Okay, good plan. I should have focused in on the Burning Man, but it's okay. Scorching Man. Not Burning Man. Yeah, I should backtrack, but let's progress a little bit further in this direction, figure out where we're going, before I forget where we're going. Holy crap, that ice cube melted quick. I poured myself this glass of whiskey less than 5 minutes ago, and the ice that was in here is already gone. So instead of just drinking chilled whiskey, I'm drinking watered down, slightly colder whiskey. Saigan peers into the well. Uh-oh, a scare well appears from down the well. Boy, am I glad we went and healed up before just wandering in here. Carver powerfully thrusting things again. He must be feeling better. Hi, Kona. Hello. Your underbite is showing. You got little orc fangs. Okay, you need to go find something to do. I know. Mama and I are both busy. Again. I'll play with you before bed. I always do. Rock bombs! Rock bomb surprised you. Rock bomb thought about it. That felt like a really early kamikaze. That was turn 2. Holy crap. I've never had, like, much of a problem with rock bombs. Gave me a chance to run. I didn't want to run. I have never been... That is the most brutal rock bomb I have ever experienced in 3 decades of Dragon Quest. Do you know the way? Wolf Claw, Abyss, hello and good evening, all of you. Seriously, I have never had one be that brutal. I've had them blow up on me, like, yeah, sure, all the time. The fact that it killed Saigan but left Millie alive, though, and it almost killed Carver, that's confusing. I understand Ashlyn dying. I get that. I was expecting her to go. Boom. Yeah, right? That was a very angry rock bomb. We survived, though. What's funny is, like, it did the same percentage-wise to both Carver and Millie. Both of them were almost dead. Carver has more than double Millie's health. I'm pretty sure he's got better defense. Of course, Kamikaze might do magic damage, which, you know, it could be a bit more explainable. I don't know if Millie has higher resilience or not. Okay, so Kamikaze doesn't really have any defense options. Oh, we have a seed of agility we haven't used. Eat that. Eat it. Silverhaired suggesting that Kamikaze is either a set percentage of HP or a one-hit KO. So you're either dead or mostly dead. Instant death resists both weak and death effects of Kamikaze. Interesting. Interesting. I guess we're not going that way. Into the mountains. Aristobats. Uh-oh. Fire engine. There they go. Oh, 2 fire engines. Ooh, we're getting some mastery, though. Look at that. Carver's mastery is going up. The hero's almost capped out. Guys, some job changes are in the foreseeable future. Prickly pranksters. Yo, Breach, what's up? We just finished up with the young Howl child in Howl Castle. What was his name? Not Harry. Harry's the other bratty prince of the series. The other bratty prince of the series who's not the bratty prince from 8. Can I zoom here? Clearvale. Yes, I can. Was it Howie? Was that his name? It was his name. Hark! I have journeyed many leagues to this hamlet, chasing tales of a bed that flies. Are we about to get the legendary flying bed? Forsooth, I figured, only a fairy tale village would play host to such a romantic tale. Alas, the magical mystery bed is missing in action, and this town's a bit of a bore. 'Tis the tale of my life. Oh, I thought he was, like, planted in front of the inn. Sir, you need to move. We are recovering from a very bad rock bomb encounter. Oh man, I blew it again, just like that rock bomb. Oh, I'm sorry, boss. Traveling with a partner can be a rewarding experience. You look like adventurers. I'm sure you can relate. I mean, even if you hate the guy at the start, the hardships of the road will build a powerful bond. Right? Oh, hey, it's another dancer's costume. Firewolf, hello! And hello to Abyss! Thank you for the sub! Alright. In. Okay, time to go check on those magic keys. Since we're in Clearvale now, we'll come back when we are done looking for key places. I don't think there's going to be anything in Weaver's Peak, but let's go check anyways. I honestly, truly cannot remember where these are. Actually, for those of you who are just biting at the bit to do some backseat gaming, if you want to let me know where I should go back to use the magic key, now would be an acceptable time. And I thank you for your patience. Oh my gosh! Breach, thanks for the sub. Broken these pots many times before, and I will continue to keep doing it. I'm pretty sure there's nothing else stealing. It's only okay if you're saving the world. So there's that door in How Castle. Anything in this well? My, who would have thought Saigan of all people would save the whole wide world? Lots of folks have been venturing outside town since they heard Murdoch got his just desserts. You'll probably find them on the cliffs down below. Nope. Nothing in Haggleton. There might be something in Somnia. So let's check Somnia. Oh. There's that well. There's the well here in Somnia. The well that, like, rocked my world the last time I was here. So we're going to save before we do this. I think I'm also going to deposit my money Am I in Somnia? Yes, Abyss, that's the joke. All right. Money is secure. Let's go make poor decisions. Oh, wait, no. This wasn't the dangerous well. Is it the one in the other Somnia? Is it the one in real-world Somnia? Let's check the castle real quick. Let me in. Move. Move. Yeah, this isn't feeling quite as fruitful as other keys in the series. Usually you get a key in Dragon Quest and you can't hold any treasure. I guess we're just gonna have to wait for the ultimate key or final key or whatever it's called in this. Was that the Chancellor in the dungeon? No, that guy was always in there. Could go say hi to Mom and Dad. No, I can't say hi to Mom and Dad because Mom and Dad aren't here. Mom and Dad woke up. Ah, I'd been hoping to speak with you. Thank you so very much for your gallant efforts. I was worried to death about His Majesty. What a relief to see him finally return. Yes, the rigors of battle seem to have affected him a bit. My faith in him shall never waver, though. I'm certain the king will resume his unflagged work ethic soon. Long live the king. Hang on. Wait, what? His Majesty pinched me earlier. Swear to Goddess. He used to be all business no matter how much I batted my eyes or shook my tush. He must have been focusing on beating Murdaugh all day long, all day strong. That's our king. I'm confused. There you are. I knew you'd show up sooner or later. It's me, not Apnea. The real King Somnus. Recognize me? Yes, I thought you wouldn't be here. Shh, keep it down. Anyway, I must admit, I rather like this younger body of mine. This may merely be a dream. Oh, okay, he's just asleep right now in the real world. This may merely be a dream, but I feel like I've turned back the clock. As the Murdaugh of this world, I was being controlled without any awareness of what I was doing, you see. But now that I have my own body back, I must say I rather like the place. Sadly, it seems that Rusty, Captain Blade, is nowhere to be found in this world either. Curse that Keating. I feel terrible for what he did to Rusty while I was asleep. Ah well, at least both Somnias are now at peace, and for that I am supremely grateful. I'm sure all of you could use some rest, too, after the ordeal you've been through. I have no further orders at present, so consider yourselves off duty for the time being. Best of luck to you, Saigan. Okay, so he knows he's in a dream, and therefore he's totally going to pinch the bunny girl. That's fair. Definitely nothing in Underkeep. Nothing in all trades. There's nothing in Iridia. So yeah, let's... I guess we'll just check How Castle? Is there something in Port Haven? Let's check Port Haven. Oh my god, Kona, go lay down. Go. Show. Show. You're bothering me, kiddo. So, Sai, why have you not played this if you don't mind me asking? When I started it before, and I got a good 13 hours in, it simply hadn't hooked me. I think that was more due to me experiencing Dragon Quest burnout, because I was, at the time, doing, I think, 2 different Let's Plays of Dragon Quest. Like, I think I was doing 10 at the time, and I might have been doing 3 or 4 as well at the same time that I was doing 10, and I was playing this off stream. And I think I was just burning out on this series. So at the time it felt like it just wasn't hooking me, but I think it was just series burnout. But now, you know, it's been a while since I finished 11, so I'm not feeling it at all. So it's feeling just like another new Dragon Quest for me to play. That useless mayor's got the key to this place, and he's gone off somewhere. What am I gonna do? Oh. Oh. Oh! Is this a side quest to get a jail key? So my plan is to leave plenty of time in between this one and 11 that I can burn out on, like, Warframe or something. Such a nut! Where did he go? Oh, okay, we got some store. Oh, he's probably looking for... Wait, no, there's Ella. They got back together. Where did the mayor go? So they must have found Ella? More Manichemia. If Manichemia wasn't like 90 freaking hours, yes. But Manichemia will be too long. I think we'd best leave them to it. Let's go back downstairs. Where's the mayor? Where's the mayor? I was shocked when I'd heard Murdaw's been defeated. Who'd have thought? Maybe now we can finally return to a life of peace. My sales might pick up a bit as well. I do despair. I hope that mayor of ours knows how much bother he's caused everyone by going off on this jaunt. Wait, you don't fancy having a go at being mayor, do you? I do. Hey, I'm sure you do a right good job of it. Shame we can't let out-of-towners be mayor, really. I feel like this is an opportunity for side questing. Okay, we already went back and said hello to Carver's parents. We've finished up in Howe Castle, such a nut. Johan and Ella do seem sickeningly happy, don't they? Yes. All that pining, whining, and plotting, and I've ended up with nothing. Well, you almost murdered a dog, so don't think that you accomplished nothing. Bitch. Where's the mayor? Zorwolf, good evening. Did I get the Slime Knight as a party member? I did not. He's probably in How Castle, and I'm going to be going back there soon. Jamie Clements, hello and welcome. Okay, well, let's go check out that horrid well in this Somnia. What are you talking about, Marinanor? Plenty of people liked Dragon Warrior. Just a lot of people didn't realize that there were any more made after that. Just Dragon Warrior 2, 3, and 4 were just... They were released later into the NES lifespan. The Super Nintendo was becoming a thing. It was just really bad timing. And with 4 doing lackluster here, they didn't bother with 5 and 6. We got 7. We did get 7. Okay, this is the evil well. This is the one that almost murdered me. This is the one that did murder me. Yeah, I got Amos the Knight. I haven't used him yet. He's just been kind of hanging out. Woo, that is a lot of bloody hands. Yeah, How Castle was the town that had the bratty prince who didn't want to go and do his purification ritual. I sound like your doctor, Valis. My only prescription for you is to play more Dragon Quest. I always thought Dragon Warrior 4 is the best out of the first 4. I prefer 3 over 4, but they're excellent, so... the Goopies are the muddy hands, aren't they? Oh. I can't go any further. 2 Scarewells! What is this world coming to? Oh god, please don't kill Ashlyn. Don't. God damn it, Millie. Actually, Ashlyn should be able to heal herself. She's a cleric now. Ugh, so quaint. Don't die. What I want to know about Dragon Quest IV, how does a Russian princess learn Kung Fu? I think she just had a lot of time to herself while she was grounded. And had access to, like, books. I bet she's self-taught, honestly. She's got the right kind of personality to be self-taught. So, yeah, I guess we'll go back up. You're a punk. It's good grinding down here. I think I will just grind in here for mastery points. We'll cap out Saigan's warrior class, and then we'll head out. Carver is so far back, I'm not going to worry about it. There's good money in here, too. Like, if this place were more survivable at the point that it were accessible, this would be great. Yeah, I don't really want, like, any advice unless I ask for it, though, such a... The joy of discovery is something that's very important to me when playing, really, most games. You're fine. This is just a friendly warning. And you certainly haven't been as heavy-handed with the advice as other people have been. Man, we're gonna get so much freaking XP. Do we get mastery points for every bloody hand? Get him. Get him. Finish it. Finish it before he summons a living statue. Good lord. Good lord. We should just come back here after class changes. No. No, I don't want to grind too much. If I overgrind, then the final boss won't be terrifying. What I don't understand about 4 is how useless they made Torneko. What are you talking about? Torneko's a freaking all-star in 4. Did you play a different game? 4 is amazing. Or not just 4, but Torneko. He ruined so many of Pizarro's turns. Like, it doesn't matter that he wasn't doing tons of damage, although when he did. Torneko in combat leaves a lot to be desired. What? Okay, so for anyone who has played 4 and isn't sold on Torneko, just let Torneko do whatever the fuck he wants. Set Torneko on AI and just look away. Have him fight wisely. He is hilarious when you are not controlling him. He will interrupt enemy spells. He will trip up enemies and cause them to lose their turns. He'll occasionally just trip over and, like, items will come flying out of his pack and do hilarious damage. He is amazing. You just have to let him do what he wants to do for the DS version. And on the NES version, just put him in the party and let him go. Don't hate on Torneko here. You can't do it. He saved me so many times during my weekend marathon of 4. He has permanently endeared himself to me. Why did I come back up here? Why did I come back up here? We're not master class yet. Can he use the Sword of Lethargy? He might be able to. I'm pretty sure I just had the hero using it. Am I interested in trying out Octopath Traveler? Every day, 3 to 5 people ask me if I'm excited for Octopath Traveler. I don't have a Switch. I cannot afford a Switch right now. I will not be playing Octopath Traveler for the foreseeable future. Please stop reminding me about this game's existence, because it looks amazing. Steal My Sons. It's not actually Aaron's, it's Kevin's, his stepdad's. It's fine. I have Limbo Prime parts to farm for in Warframe. That'll keep me busy. Oh yeah, he was great in Heroes too, also. Yeah, Limbo Prime is out. The Sacrifice came out. God, if you haven't done the Sacrifice yet, do the Sacrifice. God damn it, Ashlyn! Oh, fuck. Leg it! Yeah, normally, like, the patron stuff and everything, that would be going towards getting me a Switch. Unfortunately, when I lost my job and picked up this new one, like, I've just been struggling to, you know, pay the bills. The good news is, though, is that when I get, like, fully hired at the end of my tenure as a contractor, I'll be getting full pay as well. So I'm expecting a significant leap in my income in the next couple of months. So ideally, I will have a Switch by the end of the year, just not soon. How long until the end of tenure? I got hired on the end of February. 6 months, so the end of August, I should be able to apply for my position. So about a month and a half. I'm not really concerned about it. I haven't had any negative feedback of any kind, and they recently released some stats, and I am second in terms of, like, ticket creation. And that's for the year, too. Like, I'm beating out people who were, you know, here in January and all of February. So, I like to believe that I'm pulling my weight. Am I still loving the job? I still definitely preferred working downtown. The office that I'm in right now isn't bad, but I don't know. There's a lot to be said for working, you know, a 15-minute walk from home and by a bunch of restaurants and a million Pokestops. Placing a more? No. Ghent? I don't think so. Murdaw's Keep? Definitely not. Scrimsley? No. Arkbolt? Maybe? Let's just go to Howcastle. I'll say, the Switch is just now getting to the point where there are enough games on it to warrant buying one for more people. So towards the end of Q4 this year, you'll get your money's worth out of the games on it. I already would, honestly. The stuff that's already on it is stuff that I would definitely play. King of Fighters is 40% off via Twitch Prime. I already have King of Fighters. A month of fighting games. Maybe? Ashlyn's great when she's not dying. Greetings and salutations, fellow travelers. You made use of the magic key. Marvelous. I sat astride my gloopy steed and rode for many leagues to fulfill my destiny and serve the Prince of Howcastle. And what does he goo? He locks me up like a common criminal. Is that any way to treat the valiant Gawain? Join us, Gawain. But I see that you eye me with suspicion. Please put down your weapons, I beseech you. All I ever wanted to do was to devote my not insignificant supplies of valor and chivalry to the cause of good. I rode here hoping that I could fight alongside Prince Howard of Howcastle and prove my worth. But it was not to be. Frankly, I care not a fig for the prince now. He can jolly well fend for himself. I say, you don't happen to know anyone who's in the market for some of my brand of valor and chivalry, do you? I do know someone who... You do? And they're right here? Yes. I would be deeply honored to fight alongside you, and I sense my gloopy steed feels similarly. My destiny awaits. Onwards! What's that, sweetie? You were about to say something? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Wow. He's either an overachiever or he didn't read the assignment. I can see Millie reminding you of Mara. No, that's also... Damn. They were really stingy with the magic doors, weren't they? I never really understood Slime Knights. Is the knight in control and the slime a mindless steed, or is the slime the guy and the knight a puppet? So, the way I seem to understand it is that they work as a single unit, but the Slime Knight itself is where all the intelligence is. I think that the slimes that Slime Knights ride are a bit of a dimmer version of regular slimes. Yeah, Mara's an old name for Mina. It used to be Mara and Maya. Mina and Mara? Yeah. It changes depending on the game. It alternates between the slime and the knight. Well, that's just more confusing. Was it Mara and Nara? Oh, wait. Can Gawain have a job? What kind of equipment does he have? He has nothing. He has nothing. I have a slime gooniform for him? What? The Slime Knight can't wear a slime gooniform? I give up. I don't know what you want from me anymore, Dragon Quest. I don't know you anymore. That makes no sense. Okay, let's check our vault real quick. I think Gawain's body is a gooniform. Wearing a gooniform like that would be like wearing skin for him. Thanks for taking it to a dark place. Nope. Back up. I don't think... No, there were like no locked doors here. There really weren't. Thinking back. King's Chamber? No, this is the one with the lazy guard. Damn. This has got to be the most boring magic key in the entire franchise. Oh wait, no, go back outside. Outside. We can zoom from out here. Alright, short break. I need more whiskey. I'll be right back with all of you momentarily. Okay, I have returned. Oh man, I will definitely be playing MTG again when Arena goes public. I never did get an invite to the beta. And I can't afford to play the physical card game anymore. Gust Blusters! I love MTG though. Although I did find that I liked Netrunner a hell of a lot more, but Netrunner's ending, which is lame. Later, Az. Thanks for stopping in. Good to see you again. Schmeeks Night. Good morning? Yeah, it's probably morning over there, Ohio. Yeah, I really like the lore. I was one of those guys who actually reads, like, the Magic the Gathering novels. There is a review for the some of the Return to Ravnica novels somewhere in the past on my channel. I did a review of one of the Duels games also. My dream role-playing game is a Final Fantasy Dissidia-style JRPG. Final Fantasy, all the franchises up to 15 with good old-fashioned turn-based tactics. But FF has decided not to do turn-based anymore. So, first of all, that's where Dragon Quest comes in. Second of all, Final Fantasy hasn't been turn-based since 4. They switched over to active battle And then they've been kind of experimenting since then. Well, I guess 10 was turn-based. 10 was like old school turn-based. Ew. Nervous. Tactics. Whole party. Show no mercy. Cut him down, boys. Yes! We got him! Japan time is 12 o'clock. Oh, well, konnichiwa then. Choshiwado. What does ice cream taste like with rock bomb salt? It probably helps to bring out the sweetness. Ooh, hello. So there's a stairwell down there. Let's not go down that yet. Kona, stop licking the carpet. What are you doing, stupid? Just don't do it. There's food in your dish. Gotta get some fiber in my diet, Daddy. Shut up, Firewolf. Don't encourage her. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. So since Gawain, like, is apparently not a proper monster class, like I was expecting him to be, I should probably go and get him a job change. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Are we just never gonna... I wonder if I leveled too high again, and he's just not picking up mastery anymore. Again. Should I make elves, or should I make a blue artifact deck? Ooh. I don't know the current state of Standard. But what I do know is that Elves Tribal has been good for a really, really long time, and I can't imagine a state of the game where Elves Tribal isn't at least half decent. Except for that weird era where everyone was just playing 5-color good stuff. Which is what happens when you oversaturate a format with too much dual lands and mana fixing. At least Gawain's leveling quick. Kinda dickish of them to give us this legendary Slime Knight who's only level 1. Every combination needs a pain hand, right? Oh, my favorite was the, was it Scrying Lands? Is that the ability? Scry? Where you can look at the top card of your deck and then decide whether or not you want to keep it on top or put it on the bottom. Those lands, the Theros block lands, those were really good. I liked those. Man, I really enjoyed the Theros block standard environment. Have I ever played Chrono Trigger? Yes! I think that it is an excellent example of 16-bit RPGs and how to design a game in such a way that it ages gracefully instead of poorly. That said, I do not feel as strongly about it as many of its fans do. How does Chrono Trigger compare to Dragon Quest? Depends on which one that you're talking about. I think that Chrono Trigger is better than several Dragon Quest games. I think that there are many more Dragon Quest games that are superior to Chrono Trigger. It's an excellent 16-bit RPG. It's one of the better ones that I've played. I like it more than Earthbound. I like it more than Phantasy Stars 2 and 3. And I love the Phantasy Star series. But Phantasy Stars 2 and 3 are kind of poor examples of the Phantasy Star series. A little Missy is quite smitten with me. Guess I still got it. If this is a dream, I don't want to wake up. I know it's absolutely scandalous, but what can I say? I can't stop thinking about this older man. I suppose love really is blind, isn't it? How much money does he have? I don't want to go there, but it's possible that she's just got a thing for the Patrick Stewarts of the world, and that makes sense. That's fair. That house up there has been empty for ages, but there's some funny business going on, by golly. I saw the flying bed launch from the second floor balcony once. Swear to goddess. What is this? Bed knobs and broomstick? I ruined the joke. Bed knobs and broomsticks was what I was trying to say. Raise your hand if you are old enough to remember that. Been thinking about Earthbound differently lately, because originally I really agreed with you. RPG gameplay-wise, it has some issues, but the way it tells the story is pretty artful. I agree with that. The way that it tells the story was pretty artful, but having played Earthbound Zero beforehand, it felt really like they told very similar stories, and Earthbound Zero had already done it years sooner. So I see how Earthbound gets its hooks in people, especially if it was one of the first RPGs that they played, which it was for a lot of modern gamers. It was a very early RPG for a lot of people. So I can see how it would have aged more gracefully in their minds. But that type of storytelling had already been done by its predecessor. And there are so many design decisions in that game that are forever going to keep me from enjoying it at the same level that its fans enjoy it. Not a terrible game, by any meaning of the word. I just don't think it's as good as, well, one, Chrono Trigger, and it's certainly not as good as Final Fantasy VI. And the one that people may argue on is Secret of Mana. And I probably elevate Secret of Mana in my own mind because I played Secret of Mana when it came out. So there's definitely that nostalgia factor for me on the Secret of Mana side. But playing through Secret of Mana again with Zenzander, a lot of it's still really held up. I am interested in playing Mother 3. I will get around to that eventually one day. The boy in this grave was more than my master. He was my best friend. Because there wasn't anything in Earthbound that was bad enough to prevent me from playing 3. Mind speaking a prayer for him? Maybe it will fetch him some happiness in the afterlife. Sure, buddy. Okay, well, we're going to. Didn't play Secret of Mana until I was close to 30, not a fan of how it explains its mechanics. And I can totally see that. I can totally see how Secret of Mana doesn't age as well as I look at it aging. For me, I'm just re-experiencing a game that, while it does have its flaws, they're not as... Is that a heel slime? That's a heel slime. That's a fucking heel slime. Join my group. Join my group. Join my group. Join my group. Goo whiz! Don't slurp up on me like that. What am I doing? Waiting for the bed to fly out of that house, of course. Bye, Ghoulie. I can't wait. Oh, no. Join my group. Healy! Healy! Healy, I need you! I need you! Damn and blast! I think had I played it as a kid in the era with the instruction manual, I'd have a different experience. Yeah, absolutely. But it's one of those things where you're right. A lot of the stuff that I like about Secret of Mana is very poorly explained, and it didn't age well, and a lot of the only reason that I enjoy it the way I did is because I grew up playing it. So I can't really fault anybody for feeling that way about it. Like, I haven't even suggested to Perry when we're looking for co-op games to play, hey, let's play Secret of Mana together. The first part is that looking at it critically, it doesn't hold up that well. Shut up, Firewolf. You don't get to tell me when I tell you to shut up. Thinking I'm not paying attention to chat. Shut up. But I digress. I feel like I'm repeating myself now on the subject of Secret Mana. Still need to do an FF9 group LP? I would love to, but it looks like Reggie might be moving before the end of the year. And Perry's busy with schoolwork, and it's hard for Pat to come down. The band is breaking up, guys. Sad face. Boy, this town doesn't really sell anything new. They have silver mail. So there's that. I guess I can take money out of the bank. Oh, but weapons are more important. Yeah, he's looking at moving to Florida to live with his other BFF. He'll probably still show up on streams in the future. We're gonna keep gaming together. It's just, you know, none of the couch co-op stuff. Clearly it's time to indoctrinate the kids and force them to play games with us. Dude, why would I spoil mine and Perry's time together by involving the kids in playing with us? We already do that, but they're not ready for that stream life yet. Dream Blade. Dream, 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 dream Blade. Whenever I want you, all I have to do is dream. There's only one solution. Convince Perry and Alexiel to move to Texas. That way you keep fam and aren't moving away, Garen. Then you group play FF9 with Abyss and I doing voices. Wow. Yeah, nobody is going to be interested in going to Texas. We get grumpy about it being 80 degrees, guys. Texas is never going to happen. Ever. Ever. We might float through Texas one day when we are sailing. Yeah, Garen, I think one day Garen will be able to stream well, but, you know, he's still building his language skills. $80 degrees at the end of February? No. No. Never. Sai has a yacht. No, not as of yet. But it is our plan to move on to a boat come the kids graduating high school. Now note, that doesn't mean that I'm giving up on the YouTubing and the streaming. It's just, it will exist in a different manner in the future, but I will still be active. Yeah, we're actually going to double up our channel, and we will have a sailing side channel as well. Being nerds on a boat, having D&D games on a boat, playing Mario Kart on a boat. Yeah. We're gonna be nerds touring the world. Do you? Oh, from when we took our sailing course. An interview with, like, us? Yeah, we can do that. Yeah. It's a start. And yeah, we were more interested in learning how to, like, properly trim the sails and, you know, whatever the fuck a heave to. Learning to heave to was much more important than getting footage. How would we upload videos? So there's a couple of options. One, satellite internet has come a long way. So we're going to have satellite internet on the boat. So we'll still be able to upload. Two, whenever we're in port, we're going to have access to Wi-Fi. I think DQ5 was one of the first times I ever truly hated the villains in a main series game. DQ5 was emotionally manipulative in that way. They knew exactly what strings to pull. What heartstrings to pull on to make you hate Lodja. Did I know that in Elder Scrolls Online you can buy a boat as your home? I didn't. I didn't know you could buy a boat. I have a cheap little inn-room that was given to me for free. Okay, so we need 2 silver males. And that is it. I've given up on the idea of keeping the entire team fully equipped. I want to play DQ5. I've heard so many good things about it. DQ5 is such an excellent game. I actually feel that it ranks higher than DQ8. I think that it is a better Dragon Quest game than Dragon Quest 8. I think that 8 wins out definitely on, like, you know, the production department, but 5... oh man, the level of storytelling and gameplay that was achieved in 5 for being the first Super Nintendo Dragon Quest game is incredibly impressive. What is the plot of DQ6? I'm still figuring that out. Not to say that it's confusing, it's just... I don't feel that it's completely tipped its hand to us yet. It's very weird. It is, without a doubt, the weirdest Dragon Quest game that I've played. Yeah, there's 2 different worlds. There's the real world and a dream world, and many of our party members got turned into stone, and then our souls went to the dream world, and we have to get our memories back by reaching our normal bodies, and it seems like we already killed the final boss, but that was a while ago. I don't know. It feels like you kind of have to play DQ6 yourself. Sort bag. I'm gonna pay less attention to chat because I feel like I've been standing at this counter for a while. a silver querist. There it is. No. Okay. Oh, I was going to sell something. That's what I was going to do. Wearing it. Okay, we can give the silver querist to Gawain. What? What are you talking about, Amsand? I didn't do the post-game. Was that a spoiler? Good evening again, Mystic. Okay, we can sell the iron querist. Sell that. I think this is the only Dragon Quest game to have 2 fully fleshed out worlds in it. 3. Dude. 3. For sure. Getting a real J-pop version of Freddy Krueger vibe off of the Elena art on the border. You know what's funny? That's art by shit, what's her name? She does the art for the Tales series. It's Mutsumi Inomata. She did a Dragon Quest illustrations book. I picked it up, and it's got great art in there. But she did. She does art for Tales, or she used to, anyways. I don't know that she still does. Yeah, Mutsumi Inomata. Look up her Dragon Quest art. It's beautiful, just beautiful artwork. Can't use the battle axe. He can't use the boomerang. Oh, he can use the chain whip. Okay, fine. Almost snagged the 30th anniversary DQ Toriyama book at Acon. Lady was trying to gouge me, wanted $70 for it. The markup for Japanese goods in America is goofy. And I've never understood why, because you can get them fairly reasonably priced through other means. I have it on back order with Amazon. There's supposed to be an English version coming out later this year, so I'm just getting whacked. I already checked here, right? There's nothing else we need? Well, yeah, aside from Amos and Gawain getting Dream Blades. Oh, Amos can use the battle axe. Let's give that to him. so that he can never use it. He will just continue sitting in the wagon. Oh, he has a cautery sword. I bet Gawain can use that. Gawain can! Aren't con prices usually, like, marked up also? Because they have to pay for the booth. So, in addition to the cost of the book, having it shipped from Japan, she also has to cover the booth. 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 Two glasses of whiskey and don't judge my English. Okay, so shit. Well, Ashlyn is asking the real questions. So I talked to everybody, right? It's okay. You know why? Because there's that staircase to the other world nearby. And we can just take that. Oh, there's also this house here. I don't think we've been in here yet. What sounds tasty today? I kind of got lost, so I'm staying with these people for now. The flying bed? Gosh, yeah, I saw it once. The boy who was riding it looked a little older than me. Probably Terry, that punk. My life, Alicia. My life? Happy wife, happy life. My wife, Alicia, took in a boy we found wandering around out front a spell back. Seems the poor lad got lost. Anyway, he seems unusually fond of my wife. I feel bad for the kid and all, but sometimes I feel like we're competing for her attention. That is what having children is. That wasn't bitterness. Honesty. I admit it, I am the biggest flying bed fanatic around, but I'll have to find a new obsession if I don't catch a glimpse of it soon. The bookcase, you're right, I missed the bookcase. Damn it, Firewolf, stop backseat gaming, shut up. Warrior Cattails Part 4! Meow! Welcome to One Cat's catalog of feline fabulousness. By the time I was 3, I thought there was no enemy in the world who could ruffle my fur. Then one day I encountered another slime. Fearing nothing, I let the slime gloop towards me. The next thing I knew, I was halfway down the hill covered in a layer of viscous goo. I had been well and truly slimed. I only learned later that this was a world-famous heavyweight slime known as Victor. I'm still proud to have come out of it with most of my 9 lives still intact. The end. I feel like Firewolf is really trying to get his money's worth today on me telling him to shut up. I'll definitely be picking up that package tomorrow, Firewolf. And then we'll be doing an unboxing tomorrow evening if I can pull Perry away from her studies for 10 minutes. So that will probably go up tomorrow evening. I am 99% expecting a collection of the Dragon Guard games and Nier Automata. I am preparing a string of language that the world has never heard before. You know, I haven't been paying attention to where the books are either. I don't know if one is in one world and the other's in the other. One is in one world and the other is in the other. Amazing, amazing language English is. Okay, so we're down here. Ow. Right in the middle of a swamp. Classy game. Alright, is there a sister city on this side? Ooh, Flythons! Oh shit! When was the last time I saw a Flython? I know they're in 9. That's like the only other place I can think of them, though. What ho! Welcome to Clearvale, friends. In olden times, all sorts of traveling entertainers would visit this town. One of them, Tomfoolery, oh shit, Tomfoolery, was really rather good. The children would be ever so excited when he'd visit. But I suppose it's just not safe for entertainers to be traveling about in this day and age. I don't think they were in 8. They might be in 7. Random item shop with silver tiaras and hairbands and things we don't need. It must be tough to be an item shop guy in the middle of an RPG when everyone still has shit left over from the stuff that they bought at the beginning of the game and they're not stocking up for the end of the game yet. Oh, Alicia, I cannot fathom why you'd marry that scholar. Dash it all, he's old enough to be your father. Alicia, you were the woman of my dreams. Sob. Alright, buddy. Got it together. Did you ever ask her out? My darling husband is so terribly kind, and he's got a first-class mind, too. I don't feel half blessed, you know. I'm conducting research into people's dreams, don't you know? Why do people dream? What do dreams mean? Fascinating questions, one and all. One day I will unravel the mysteries of the dream world. I'm jolly well certain of it. A Slime Story, Part 6. Oh man, you might be right. The slime books might be in one world and the cat books in the other. My name is Uzo. My dream is for this name to drip from the lips of all the people of this world. Lord Dripping Ooze. Harry in the background. Gross. Lord Dripping Ooze had oft said, there are countless roads open to the open-hearted slime. With these words in mind, I squelched back to my home for the first time in 3 days since embarking on my epic quest. With some trepidation and a fair amount of difficulty, I took up my new weapon, the pen. The words oozed from within, and before I knew it, I'd completed the tome you now hold. I have no doubt that A Slime Story will make me the world's foremost literary slime. Oh, where did that yawn come from? Here's another mini medal. It's a jolly good show that my son's got himself a wife, but now I feel like a gooseberry in my own home. If only I could find a spiffing young girl of my own, all my dreams would come true. So the clear view in the dream world and the waking world seem to be a bit more attached than other towns. Why do I never experiment with my party? I haven't felt a need to. I am quite partial to the party that I have with me right now. And I've never been put in a position where I feel like, maybe I should mix things up. And with a job system in place too, like, having a job system and a large cast is kind of weird to me. I say, have you heard the rumor about a terribly steep mountain known as Destiny's Drop? I have not. Jason Whitman, hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for sharing too much. They say a swordsman climbed that mountain long ago, cut off a piece of the crag of courage at the summit and took it with him. Probably Terry. Fucking Terry. Hey, about to get in the bath? Don't mind us. Okay. That's fine. Whatever makes you happy. You do you. I'm not one to judge. I am one to be a bit startled and confused. But, it's okay. It's alright. Well, hello there. How about a little patty cake? Me? A man? Gosh, you are a one. Surely you've never seen a man this beautiful, have you? Hee hee hee. I have. His name is Chris Hemsworth. And he is a perfect pirate angel, baby. I used to be a dancer over at Somnia Castle. I came here looking for tomfoolery, the entertainer. I'd do anything to be his apprentice. I heard he was in this town, but it turns out he ain't here. I'm gutted. Or Sylvia. Sylvia's also... Sylvia, best girl in the entire franchise. For sure. Are you tomfoolery? Stayed home from school for 3 days sick to play this. I like to do that with every new Dragon Quest game. I'll take some time off of work for them. Which reminds me I should schedule time off for when 11 comes out here. So I can melt my brain. Have we saved here yet? I don't think we have. Oh! What's going on? Are they... Pastor, pray tell us. Our son, Matthew, do you think he was happy? From the moment he was born, he was bedridden with illness, and before he could arise, he was taken by the goddess. He was only 10 years old. I have a hard time believing he ever knew happiness. The kid in the other town! Who arrived on the bed! Ooh, there's a mystery here, and we're gonna solve it! Just like Mystery Inc. in here. So, while it's true that there was no cute redhead in 11, I still would argue that 11 has one of the strongest casts in the entire series. His name was Mattress? Oh, fuck. Damn you, Dragon Quest. He was only 10 years old. I have a hard... Blah, 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 blah. Come now, love. We shouldn't dwell upon such things. That's what the pastor said, isn't it? Even Matt's death at such a young age is all part of the goddess's plan, part of his fate. Only Matt himself can say whether or not that fate has a happy one or not, was a happy one or not. If I may, there is no doubt that young Matthew's passing was a tragedy of the highest order. However, looking at the two of you, there is one thing I can be sure of. Any child who received that much love from his parents couldn't possibly have been unhappy. I have no doubt that Matthew felt your love for him, and that brought him great happiness. Pastor. Thank you, Pastor. Thank you so much. Let's head home, love. We need to put fresh flowers on Matt's grave. Yes, of course, darling. Thank you, Pastor. If you'll excuse us. I hope to see you again soon. I shall pray for the goddess to bless you both. Shit's going down in Clearvale. We're gonna figure it out. There's a mattress killing children. That's what I've taken away. Mr. and Mrs. Tress come here every day to pray for their son, Matthew. It seems they made some kind of promise to their son that they were unable to keep. I really hope the guy who came up with Matt Tress got a raise for that one. How do I feel about memes in chat? I don't mind memes, so long as they're not spoilers or backseat gaming. or religion or politics related. It seems they made some kind of promise to their son that they were unable to keep. I'm sure if they could only somehow fulfill this promise, it would lift some of the terrible burden from their shoulders. So either Matt did die and he lives on in their dreams, in the dream world, being cared for by another loving couple, or he didn't die and he's just kind of been spirited away by the creepy child abducting flying bed. One doesn't reach this age without experiencing both good times and bad. But I'll tell you, there's nothing more heartbreaking than witnessing the death of those younger than yourself. Matt couldn't leave his bed because of his illness. He said he didn't mind at all. Can you imagine not being able to go anywhere? My, that would be simply awful. Or maybe he dreamt of his bed being able to take him places because he was stuck in his deathbed for so long. That's a strong possibility. It seems really obvious now talking to this little girl. Arf, arf. Arf, arf indeed. Ah, it's the tresses. That'd be bad behavior for all her friends. Boo. Boo. My son Matthew, he always looked forward to tomfoolery's visits to town. Tom was so fond of him as well. They were really rather chummy. Tom promised little Matt that the next time he'd visit, he'd give him a badge of courage. He said that if he were to wear the badge, made from a shard of the Crag of Courage, his illness would soon clear up. But that was the last we saw of tomfoolery. He never visited again, and eventually Matthew passed away. He was so excited about Tom's visit and the badge. If only we could make the badge and put it on his grave. Oh, Matthew. Oh, hello there. What business do you have here? I'm afraid we don't offer shelter for travelers or anything like that. That's fine. I'm just here to look your home. God damn it. Okay, so I think the obvious hint, the semi-obvious hint that the game has made for us is to go get a piece of the crag. Did I check in here? Was it a different year? Get the Destiny drop. Northeast of town. Later, Kiba. Thanks for stopping in. Similar weapons, possibly a bit worse. Have you seen Matt around? I can't find him anywhere. He promised me he'd let me ride on the bed too. Humph. Story's kind of depressing in this town. My little girl was chums with the Tress's boy, Matt. I don't have the heart to tell her that he's gone. It'd be easier to tell her than keeping up a lie. Okay, so there is a mountain to the northeast. Somewhere to the northeast. The Mount East? Gas baggins! I was just offering a prayer for those brave souls who lost their lives attempting to scale Destiny's Drop. Wait! Surely you're not intending to make the climb as well? Oh, great goddess. I fear there are more who are about to expire prematurely. At least please allow me to give you a useful tip about this place. Somewhere on the mountain, there is a tool known as the Golden Pickaxe. Be sure to seek this out forthwith. It will prove invaluable to you when the path ahead is blocked. Blessings, children. I'm a traveling nun. Oh, it's nice of you to let me use divination here. Okay. Okay, I'm sorry. I really did not mean to ask for divination. No thank you. Still though, it's nice to know that you folks are here for revivals. Nope, that is out. Okay then. Well, I guess let's just start with the far left path first, because it seems just as good as any. Ba-na-na-na-na-na-na. Ooh. Okay. Nope. All right. Having some small flashbacks to DQ3, but that's all right. Shut up, Reach. I credit my my first time run of Sen's Fortress to just entirely being like super on edge. Like, I don't think I've ever played a game so in such a paranoid state since like Silent Hill 2. What about the Lufia series? No. No, I tried to play Lufia. Did not like it. Did not like. Who else is Toriyama drawn that looks like Ashlyn? Think back to the original series of Dragon Ball when Bulma had her hair up. In the original series Dragon Ball, Bulma had her hair up for a good long while. God, that sucks. Oh, wait. Can I drop down to that cave down there? I should be able to, right? What could possibly go wrong? Yeah? Haha! Shit. Damn it. Boo! 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 Okay, well, let's finish going this way, I guess. Who left Yurt alive on their first playthrough of Demon Souls? Not I. Oh man, once I figured out what was going on with that guy, what the fuck did we do to kill Millie? She was fine. I'm guessing you didn't get those pictures off of Tumblr? What pictures? Oh my god, are we carrying her coffin up here? That's amazing. Nevin! Nevin's on the ground like, what? Zing! It didn't work, Nevin! Do it again! Thank you! Hey, Nevin! Can we get some heals? Give us some heals. Oh, Gawain's on it. All right. Oh, wow, we can get way high up on this. I was being a little bit too nervous about it. Oh, look at that. That's way better. That just totally takes the guesswork out. Oh, Coyote! How was Kansas? Yep. It was very Kansas.
How goes the stream?
Stream is going well. I am progressing. I feel like I'm progressing. Shit, did I just go in a big circle? I did. I did just go in a big circle. Oh, this dungeon sucks. It's kind of unique, though. I don't think I've seen anything else like this in the series. At the same time, I totally understand why I haven't done it since! It's a sheer mountain face that you have to climb up, and it's got narrow passageways that you can fall off of. Yeah. And there's several different paths, and I've still only started up on the leftmost one. I think I can, yeah, and I'm about to do it on purpose, because it looks like there was a cave that I could fall into. There's a dungeon like this in Monsters 2? Okay. Yeah, what? Sweet. We got the golden pickaxe. I've got a golden pickaxe. I knew you were going to go for it. I had to get there first. To those who bear the golden pickaxe, knock, and ye shall be granted entry. Knock, knock, knock. Gandalf proceeds to sit on a rock for an hour. Where was it? Oh, shit. Yes, this is perfect. This is where I needed to land. Ha-ha! No. Do I just use it? Do I have to use it? Shut up. Yes! Well, you're just like standing behind me sarcastically going, probably. Driving through Kansas has really brought out the sarcasm. How did that go?
Man, she was quiet most of the car ride. It's just when the car wasn't in motion.
Was there complaining? No. Was it just too much chatter?
Not necessarily.
Yes. Motherfucking mini medals. All right. Lord, no. I have seen, at my best estimation of this place, maybe a third of this dungeon. But it's getting late, and I think Perry went off to bed. She wasn't upstairs? Yeah, she's definitely in bed then. So, I am going to go save, and I'll be off to bed as well, and I should have another stream going tomorrow morning. I've always wanted to know what slimes feel like. I like to think that they're kind of like Jell-O, but maybe more Jell-O on the outside and more just like straight up goop on the inside. Yeah, like a shell of Jell-O with just goopiness inside. Where's the ink? It is over here. This one's weird. Like, they took a lot of... You can tell that they were really trying to experiment with, like, storytelling and do something just odd with this one. Because there's a dream world and a waking world, and they interact with each other in weird ways. We fought the final boss about 10 hours in. I'm beginning to believe that he's the final boss. Yeah, it's just a guess. Well, they've been mistaken for breasts during puff-puff sessions. That's true. So what you're saying is they feel like bags of sand. Thank you, Reggie. Knew exactly where I was going with it. Just big, heavy bags of sand. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'm out. See you all next time. Do take care.